Welcome to Amapolas Museum. Today I'm presenting my exposition about syllabus and material design. I hope you enjoy and I hope you learn about material development and design. Let's look. My name is Simone Oruena and I am currently in the 6th semester of my bachelor's degree in education. This museum portfolio exhibits the material I have created for A2 learners in order to enhance their English language understanding. As a teacher information, I believe that education is constructed collectively, where learners interact with their social environment to create meaning. For this reason, constructivistic theory is fundamental to my teaching practice. Within this framework, the communicative approach plays a key role by enabling students to use the language in a variety of contexts with different interlocutors in order to engage them in real-life communication. Consider that the teacher should act as a facilitator and a guide that fosters a safe environment where students feel comfortable making mistakes and learning from them. Also, I consider that the collaborative learning is essential because students should work in groups to support each other during tasks, while developing not only language skills but also interpersonal abilities and teamwork. So in this portfolio, I aim to create contextualized and meaningful exercises that relate to students' real-life experiences, making new topics more accessible and easier for them to understand them. That's why I combined these previous approaches and methods based on the specific needs of the A2 learners group I selected. These A2 learners are in 5th grade of a private institution of Student 4 in Medellin, Colombia. There are 28 kids between 10 and 12 years old that present problems in listening, writing, and reading comprehension. For that reason, the curriculum design proposed aims to foster and to enhance students' knowledge by adapting the material to their needs with contextualized and authentic content and exercises that allow them to develop real-life language competences. Firstly, we are going to visit the lesson plan and syllabus section where we will find the syllabus, the needs analysis, and the lesson plans. First, we will find the syllabus of this target group, which is the spinal column of this course because it specifically shows the aims, the goals, and the objectives that I am expected to achieve with learners. You can see in this syllabus there are several topics that are organized in a certain way so students can progressively go through every topic during the lessons. We will find the needs analysis of this course that present 30 questions to analyze A2 learners' competence in the 3 skills, listening, reading, and writing, and to system the vocabulary and grammar. In this way, it is possible to identify their needs and knowledge gaps. As you are seeing, there are several exercises and activities in order to know the previous knowledge of the student and the gaps each student has. We are going to find the lesson plans material that are the last material of this section. We're going to find 3 of them: present continuous, the possessive adjectives, and will and going to. In the present continuous lesson plan, we're going to find some practice and production activities that students will enhance their competence and deepen their understanding of this topic. Then the possessive adjective, where students will work individually throughout the class session and they are going to be aware of their progress and comprehension of the topic because the teacher will apply formative assessment. Then we're going to find will and going to lesson plan, where students will need to create a dream plan where they can include the plans in the short, medium, and long term. In this lesson plan, the teacher is going to apply a summative assessment to recollect information about the students' performance. We're going to the next section called flashcards and visuals. Here we're going to find 4 materials that are flashcards, the meme, the video, and the essay. First, we're going to see the flashcards. There are 2 sets of them. The first one is about sea animals, where the aim is to facilitate students' understanding of the animals and their respective phonetic pronunciation and meaning. Also, that they can be visually attracted and the relation like the image with the meaning of the animal. Then we're going to see like these flashcards of verbs in present and their past simple, where students also can like link the meaning of the image with the word, and also to enhance their vocabulary acquisition throughout the course. Then the next material is the meme that seeks to call a student's attention about the different purpose that have using going to and will, like to students really know how to use these future tenses, and also like to call their attention because it's about like a famous series and something that may be interesting for them. The next section is about a video in which I present like the explanation of the future tenses and its communication purposes. So in the video I am going to explain the present continuous will. I'm going to use it in the future in order to students like know its purposes in daily life conversations. Also, I have many examples so students can link their experiences with the language. The last material of this section is the essay, which was an essential task to reflect about the importance of creating authentic material, taking into account the likes and preferences of the students, because it influences their motivation and learning processes. Is called Digital Tools and VR Classroom. We're going to find the VR Classroom I created for A2 students, so they can interact with a variety of games, exercises, and videos in order to practice English and to increase their motivation in learning a language. Here I show you how the student can interact with the classroom. It can interact with different objects that lets them into different tasks, pages, and games and exercises where they can feel involved in and motivated with their learning processes. Finally, we're going to find the section called Worksheets and Games, where we're going to find three materials: worksheets, game board, and adaptation of textbook. In this section of worksheets, we're going to find two. The first one is about reading, so students will need to develop a text about search vacation to Cartagena with certain exercises to improve their reading comprehension, and also to improve like some grammar topics as will and going to, and they can be able to use it in real life activities. Worksheet is about listening, and in this one the aim is that students can develop their listening skills and be able to understand present continuous usage and purpose in communication. Students like acknowledge present continuous structures and rules. We're going to find the game board and the textbook adaptation. To find the adaptation of the textbook, in which I was able to explore and to be creative in order to adapt this game to the necessities of the A2 learners, while finding a dynamic and interactive way of teaching English. Could practice the four main skills and enhance the ability in these skills. Increasing the motivation at the comprehension of the topics with these games. I had the opportunity of adapting a textbook to my A2 learners in order to incorporating meaningful exercises about Colombia culture to deepen their understanding of different topics. All the materials and creation I've done during this course, and I am truly proud of the things I have developed, of the things I am able to do, and of being aware of the importance of creating material specifically to a group in order to enhance their understanding and according to their preferences and needs. It is important to take advantage of that in order to motivate them to discover and to be autonomous in their learning process. I hope you enjoy it and see you next time.